was always about power supply. I told them the only way is to cut the juice. ISN is nothing without hardware.
Yeah. Way up. Turn it all up.
Now we're switching, and you see that the patterns of activity become much more green.
They estimate there are 200 to 400 modules spread all around the brain where functional thought occurs. 100 to 150 of those are linked to language processing. Red here shows the areas of more brain activity, blue areas of less.
So on the right here, we have some movies that subjects were shown in the magnet.
They're also using the fMRI data to build a mathematical model, or decoder, that accurately predicts how the brain extracts meaning from silent movies.
Here's an ocean scene. You can see it gets fish, you can see it gets water, swimming, ocean floor.
Gallant says practical applications could one day include brain-machine interfaces that would allow communication without speech.
Once we tap into the brain, if we have algorithms that stimulate the right things and give it the right data, we could literally see a screen pop up. We call it hallucinating, right? But these would be controlled hallucinations run by algorithms that would give us everything AR would without any glasses.
This technology can be used to beam images and even motion pictures into one's brain. Images and motion pictures that are so realistic that you think you're actually watching a movie or seeing something in reality. It's like a virtual reality 3D rendering that takes place within the target's mind.
Let's imagine that we could take our brain out of our body and keep it alive in a glass box. Then let's get a computer filled with information related to a particular setting, such as image, sound, smell. Connect this computer to the brain with electrodes and send the pre-recorded data to the brain. As our brain receives these signals, it will see and live the setting that the computer is transmitting. We could also send signals to the brain from this computer about our own image. For example, we could send the electrical information, such as the sight, hearing, and touch, that we would experience while sitting at a desk. Our brain would perceive that we were a businessman sitting in his office. This imaginary world would continue as long as the information kept coming from the computer, and we would never realize that we were actually a brain sitting in a glass box.
And we call it hallucinating, right? But these would be controlled hallucinations run by algorithms.
And that's exactly how they manipulate someone's thoughts. They send voices into someone's head. They manipulate their emotions. They manipulate their behavior.
Biological knowledge multiplied by computing power, multiplied by data, equals the ability to hack humans. And the AI revolution or crisis is not just AI, it's also biology, it's biotech.
The BRAIN Initiative is a $6 billion fund to find new ways to map the activity of an entire brain. Leading neuroscientist Professor Raphael Just was at the front of the queue for funding.
We're not talking about data privacy. This is much worse. We're talking about the contents of your mind.
And maybe I'll explain what it means, the ability to hack humans, to create an algorithm that understands me better than I understand myself, and can therefore manipulate me, enhance me, or replace me.
The goal of the BRAIN Initiative is precisely.
You heard him. You heard what he said. He said, this is far worse. Play it one more time.
Leading neuroscientist Professor Raphael Just was at the front of the queue for funding.
We're not talking about data privacy. This is much worse. We're talking about the contents of your mind.
And maybe I'll explain what it means, the ability to hack humans, to create an algorithm that understands me better than I.
So you got to understand, why do they want to hack humans? What is this all about?
I understand myself and can therefore manipulate me, enhance me, or replace me.
The goal of the BRAIN Initiative is precisely to build methods to read and manipulate the activity of neural circuits.
Manipulate me better than I to hack humans, to create an algorithm that understands me better than I understand myself, and can therefore manipulate me, enhance me, or replace me.
The goal of
He said it right there. Manipulate, enhance them, or replace them. What do you think they're trying to do to you if you're a TI? They're trying to do one of the three. They're already doing all three, basically. They're manipulating your mind. They might have a better version of you, a more enhanced version, maybe, perhaps. But they're definitely trying to replace you. Can I get a no-no there?
The initiative is precisely to build methods to read and manipulate the activity of neural circuits.
We call it hallucinating, right? But these would be controlled hallucinations run by algorithms.
So that when that person goes to speak out about it, when they go to seek help from their fellow human beings, and their fellow human beings say, what is it that's happening to you? The target will then say, I'm hearing voices inside my head.
But these would be controlled hallucinations run by algorithms.
And they will conclude that this person must be crazy. And as a result, they will recommend psychological evaluation for that person. You can see the way this is going to go and the way it is going right now. As good people, helpless people that are being abused and tortured and enslaved and experimented upon in America today, American citizens cry out.
And you know what's funny? While this is going on, and it's been going on, it ain't nothing new now. It ain't nothing new. It's been going on. It's just that now, this is the time of the whistleblower. The technology is bringing out the dirty little secrets that they've been doing on the guinea pigs, since the beginning of time. But it's not just people in America. People all over the world been suffering. All over the world. Wow. Meanwhile, Americans, the citizens of America, have been asleep. You guys were eating fat when everyone starved. You know what I mean? So, other countries are starving while we over here eating a fat burger. You didn't give a damn about them people starving. You going to Walmart. As long as you got some food to eat, it's all good. You don't care about what's going on over there. But you fail to realize that what's going on over there affects you because what's going on over there is being done by your sinister government. They use food as a weapon. They overfeed us and they starve other people.
Help from their fellow Americans, and their fellow Americans say, why don't you take some Prozac because we think you're schizophrenic? Well, this is a highly technical program. All of the symptoms are induced by a technology that is so fucking sophisticated, it is horrifying beyond description.
We call it hallucinating, right?
But it is horrifying, are induced by a technology that is so fucking sophisticated, it is horrifying beyond description.
And this is the reason why they get these people to get caught up in the Scooby-Doo shit. Because the like he said, the technology is horrifying because it's so sophisticated. So you want to just call ghosts and demons and all this stuff, but they're just using highly advanced technology to make you think that it's paranormal, but actually it's just science. Science that you can't even comprehend. With that being said, y'all, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. There's more to come. Holla back.
Machiavellianist, Illuminati, all through your body. Machiavellianist, Illuminati, all through your body. Machiavellianist, Illuminati, all through your body.